Hey guys, my name is Max, and today on the Halo Chronicles I'm going to be showing off a Forge map showcase. This map was built by myself and my good friend Matt, and it is called Valiant's Descent. This map is a map made on the map Parallax, and it is a spaceship based map. It is played on the Infection game type, but we have our own variant called Survival in that game type. The only weapon you start with is a pistol, and it has one clip, and infected players have none of their camo on. Also, you are able to drive vehicles, although in this map specifically they are all static vehicles. Both the infected and humans can pick up power-ups, and there is a lot of weapons on the map to be picked up throughout the round. So as I begin to show you around the map, this map features a lot of really tight corridors, apart from the really open hangar, and there are a lot of nice features in this map that I have not seen employed before in any map on Halo 5. So we have a few frags here and a chain turret, which is surprisingly difficult to use down these narrow corridors because the sightlines aren't too open. There's always somewhere for the infected players to hide, maybe here or just even behind one of these. And this is the story for a lot of this sort of corridor. This half of the map is largely cut off with only smaller corridors. And a lot of these interact buttons do not do anything. These doors are sort of broken down doors that do not open anymore. But there are a few interact pieces that do work on the map, and I'll show you those later on in the map tour. But down here we have an SMG in sort of a connecting room, which connects you back through and up into here. This leads you into the other side of that corridor that we spawned in over there. And if we come back down here, you can see down through this room there's a lot more places for the infected players to hide, and also survivors. In the game type, alpha zombies are also turned off, so they can't just sit up here completely invisible, unable to be seen. But that means that the active camo that spawns on the map, which can be picked up by both humans and infected, becomes a lot more powerful. Then we've got two more frag grenades in a similar looking door here, and a tight corridor which leads into a sort of drop pods room. This is where you would get dropped out of the ship if you were going in for a mission. Maybe the ship was hovering over a planet or something. We have an extra pistol here with some more ammo, which you could use for if you were running low on your pistol or if you didn't pick up the SMG. And there are a lot of weapons scattered all over the map. There's about 5 or 6 shotguns because this map is tailored for the normal amount of players which come with infection, and there are a few automatic weapons here and there and grenades scattered all over. So back here, this is the sort of back area of the hangar, which just stores a lot of open crates, and there's the active camouflage right at the back. Now this active camo does not respawn like any of the weapons in Infection, so once this is picked up at the beginning of the 6-minute long rounds, this will not come back, and it gives you a little bit of power just for the time that you've got it. And a lot of weapons are concealed within this area. A lot of different types of weapons. You have assault rifles and shotguns again. All of the weapons are UNSC based, so there are no sort of Covenant weapons or vehicles or anything like that in this map. Next we have a Hydro launcher just sitting in this to the side. There's a lot of gimmicks that kind of make the sightlines really short on the map. There's not too many places to sort of see. There's the chain turret, which you can operate in Forge. We have fixed the game type so that you can get in vehicles and you can operate these. And there are a lot more vehicles sort of scattered over the vehicle side of the bay, with a shotgun in the back of this Scout Warthog as well. And I believe there's a gun, yeah, there's another assault rifle down the back of there. Now the Pelican, you can jump on top of it, but there is a soft kill there which stops players using it. But when you come on top of it, it will give you the 10-second timer. But right up on top of it is the Combat Evolved pistol, which you can pick up, which has some of the most ammo out of all the weapons in the showcase. Most weapons only have a single clip, but this has a bit more. Then if you come in here, this is sort of a vehicle cargo point with a shotgun at the back. We've decided to put the vehicle in here just so the sight lines are a bit shorter. You can't quite see everywhere, it's a bit awkward to sort of move around and sort of camp in this area. And I feel that's balanced in quite well. You can obviously shoot this down. We did try and originally put a weapon under here, but in custom games that was unable to be picked up. Moving on into this room, we have a door that is a piston, so when you come up here, this will open and close, and it can be quite funny when you're being chased down these tight corridors and you go to run up the stairs only for the door to close on you, and the same vice versa when you're trying to run away. And down here is sort of the broken part of the ship, and down that corridor leads back to the drop pod room I showed you earlier. So we've got this sort of broken off bit that leads to a part of the ship you can't get to. The aesthetics and design were all done by Matt, and he's done a great job making this look so realistic. There's a shotgun at the back so that there's just a few more scattered around the place. A few bursted pipes, and this is the interact point that actually does have a script on it and operates. So when you enter this room, this is the room that the infected players will spawn in, and it is a tight room. The reason they spawn there is because there's a rocket launcher on the wall, so the further the humans push out, the more luxurious weapons they'll be able to pick up. They'll be able to get more ammo for their pistol, which is here, and move towards the SMG spawn. And these are the more powerful weapons you can see on the map, and you have to push towards where the infected spawn to get there. As you've noticed, you can't actually get back towards that interact piece once you come through here. Most one-way shields in Halo 5 are breakable, and you can just melee or shoot them and they will eventually go down no matter what. But we have a invisible block to stop you doing that, and there is a good reason for it. As when that interact piece is pushed, both of these walls will close off and the doors will close, and this one at the end will open, so it acts as an airlock and you get pulled out into space. And I will show you an example. So I'm standing in this room and completely safe, but when I come back around here and turn on the interactive piece, it will close off all the doors. As you can see, that one over there is now closed, and if I go through here, I will get pulled out into the airlock and shot out into space, just to fall down and out of the map. And you can sort of get an okay look at all the building that's gone on into this map as it's been built over the past few weeks. So that is about it for this Forge map. We plan to do some play testing on it soon, so if you'd like to maybe play test this map, see how it plays in normal infection or our own infection game type we call survival, then you are more than welcome to comment and let us know if you'd like to play on this map with us. Thank you for watching this Forge map. It's a big well done to Matt for most of the build on this map. I did a few of the ideas and some of the work relation to the air lock room and all the weapon placements and game type balancing. And there's obviously a sniper also in here. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed.